One evening, as the sun went down and the jungle fire was burning, down the track came a hobo hiking, and he said, "Boys, I'm not turning. I'm headed for a land that's far away besides the crystal fountains. So come with me, we'll go and see the big rock candy mountains. In the big rock candy mountains, there's a land that's fair and bright, where the handouts grow on bushes and you sleep out every night, where the boxcars all are empty and the sun shines every day, and the birds and the bees and the cigarette trees, the lemonade springs where the bluebird sings in the big rock candy mountains." How was that?
Wow.
Was that good? I don't know.
That actually was good. You have a great timbre for singing.
Oh, I don't
like
usually
that.
sing, so that's like yes. So anyway, welcome everybody. I figured it was appropriate for the rewatch we're doing tonight. Where is everybody? They saw. Oh, it's a rewatch of some. Oh, let me add Netter. I'm sorry.
Well, at the
There we
same
go.
time, it's also
Oh, that's
Easter,
funny.
so.
That's funny, Netter. That's a Reese Witherspoon.
Wow. Yeah, perfect.
Daniel Heron earlier today, he's like, "Happy Easter," and I'm like, he texts me, and I'm like, "Okay, I'm gonna text you right back," and I send him the Reese Witherspoon "Happy Easter" with in the bunny suit.
That is funny.
Welcome everybody. Where is everybody? You saw, you know what they did? They saw it's a puppet show for kids. And they said they're not interested. You have no heart.
I doubt that's the
They'll
case.
be showing up.
If
Hello,
anything,
Courtney's Fellowship of Oddballs. Okay,
if anything, it's because people are holiday doing the do thing.
Yes, as I was like 10 minutes before I met up with you. It's like, okay, yeah, goodbye. I got things I got to do. Happy Easter, everybody. Happy Easter, Troy Pacelli, Nanette Pacelli. Happy Easter to the
Happy
Pacellis.
Easter to you too.
What? What'd you say?
Repeat yourself, Netter.
Happy Easter.
Yes.
Happy Easter.
Yeah.
I like your thumbnail.
now I got to get in the festive spirit and do one too. So
I had a friend once who was obsessed with Reese Witherspoon. He would always say to me, "She will be mine. She will be." He would say that back in the day. I was more of a Kirsten Dunst fan, but or Kristen Dunst, whatever. It's late. Yeah. It's a long day. What you sipping on?
I'm sipping on a Diet Dr. Pepper, as I believe is Netter, because yes, I gave her one.
I have a Land Shark Lager, island style lager. It is a beer.
Oh, a lager! Wow, you're bringing out the hard stuff tonight.
Because I'm going to welcome to Pensick Deleted Scenes. You all missed my singing number.
Well, they can always rewind.
The video is going to get flagged and it'll be off YouTube, so you missed your shot. Okay, you get to hear.
I don't think it's going to get flagged.
Happy Easter, Big Al. Like I said, if you want to join us, fine. But if you have other things to do, that's fine too. But glad to see you regardless. Deep Pensec, Deleted Scenes. Courtney's Fellowship Eyeballs, thank you for showing up here. Go ahead and post a link to your channel if you want. She has a great little channel. She does things late at night. If you're up, you can see some cool people having some interesting conversations in the dark of the night.
Absolutely.
But let's see here though. What else is going on?
So I called my mom today for Easter and asked her what she was doing. She said, "Not really anything. What are you guys doing?" "Not really anything. We just had a pepperoni pizza. That's it." Mm-hmm. Honestly, I kind of feel sometimes like these holidays are really for the kids. And if you don't have kids at home, what's to do,
Yeah. I suppose you got a point there. Easter's a weird holiday. I mean, if you're thinking about reminiscing, in fact, maybe this is a good point to talk about.
Sure.
The good old days.
Well, Boomer, tell me about the good old days.
We're talking about Easter.
What was Easter like when you were a kid?
Well, can I tell you some horrible fact?
Uh-oh.
I think I found out this was the first popping of the imagination balloon when someone told me that there's no Easter bunny. And of course, whoever said that was a jerk, because of course there's an Easter bunny. We're going to find that out. But you know how kids can be cruel, right?
You know
what I'm saying?
I could do you one worse than that. Not only did I find out, there not being an Easter bunny, my Uncle Ralph said, why there's no Easter bunny? It's
Why?
because I caught him and made rabbit stew about 6 years ago. Yeah, I was a little bothered by that.
Why do people do that? It's like Santa's dead. They say stuff to kids. Leave the kids alone. Come on,
Right?
it's a holiday. Anyways, I get Easter baskets each year. I don't know. Easter's kind of a funny holiday because it's not like a Christmas or a Halloween. Like Halloween, you have to go out and get your candy for my trick or treat, and then
Sure.
like Christmas, you get a bunch of stuff, including candy. Plus, there's all sorts of cakes. Easter's kind of more understated. Actually, I'll say this. Of course, we talked about this on a good old days last year, but like Easter memories was always watching a Ten Commandments on TV. I know I know that you had a rewatch of that on Big Al's channel. I think that was on with him, right?
Right.
A weeks ago. But yeah, I watched the Ten Commandments growing up, and Easter actually was kind of neat because in New Jersey, where I at least went to school, Easter was usually the start of spring break. So you would get your Easter before spring break, and then
yeah.
it gets a little worse as I move to other states south because then it's Easter ends the spring break, which isn't as much fun. And then I think when I went to college, they don't even have the spring break near Easter, and it's like, come on, what are you doing to me? But yeah. Oh, Daniel Hanner just talking about you. Check out Netter's thumbnail. Okay. Anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I remember. Easter's kind of funny though because once in a blue moon, I might get a present on Easter.
Mhm.
I remember right after we got the NES for that Christmas, my dad bought my brother and myself. He bought us Batman, the video game for the old Nintendo. And that was the really cool Batman game they made on the old Nintendo, where it was Batman. It was based on the movie, the Tim Burton movie, and you were fighting mercenaries and ninjas and Firefly, and then you'd fight the Joker at the end. It didn't, and mutants in the sewer, and I'm like, I don't know how much this has to do with the movie, except that it ended with, of course, Batman going up against the Joker and him saying, "You Joker, you murdered my parents. Now you'll dance with the devil in the pale moonlight," and he punches the Joker off the cathedral.
Wow.
But we got that one year, and I forgot what I got. I think I got a Game Boy game another year. I mean, trust me, you got to get games every Easter. That wasn't a thing. And I guess one Easter, my dad got me King's Quest V for the NES as part of in the Easter basket. I saw that. That was kind of neat.
Like King's Quest, yeah.
Yeah, You remember King's Quest V? That was the one where we
certainly
went to the inn. He went to the inn and he said, "I'd like to rent a room." And they said, "This guy looks funny. Rub him out." And you end up in the basement, tied up, and you die. And I'm like, I just wanted to see if there was a room to rent, but whatever. But yeah, Easter. I don't know. Easter's kind of just it's a holiday. I think Easter. I'll say this. I think by and large, Easter has the best candy out of all the holidays.
Easter does have some pretty good candy. My mom, when it came to the Easter baskets, these Easter baskets that you get, these commercial ones, they tend to be pretty cheap, and the amount of stuff that's actually in them, it's not a lot.
Nope.
It's like stuffed with paper. Then it's got the Eastro turf on top of that, and then it's got taped on, like little fun size things, and that's about it, right? My mother used to go out and get them pretty much just to get the baskets, right? And then she'd take out all the filling, and then she'd fill it with candy, and mostly our favorites, and not just like, I don't know, Snickers or whatever. It would be the Cadbury cream eggs. It would be marshmallow eggs. It would be the Robin's eggs. Well, my brother would get Peeps. I was never big on Peeps. Jelly beans. But then she'd go to Fannie Mae, back when Fannie Mae was a thing, and okay, and she'd get.
I'd give you a peep too, but I can't put it through the microphone.
Yeah, she wants to hand out. But there'd be these robin's eggs, bird's nest with little robin eggs, but actually they weren't robin's eggs. They were jelly beans in a nest made out of chocolate and coconut and whatnot. And I don't remember what all she got at Fannie Mae, but yeah, she'd fill that up with it. She'd put like sweet tarts and other small packaged candies taped around the handle.
Oh.
And just like you, she would have like suspended in the middle. For me, she'd go down to the comic book store, ask the guy, whatever he had for me, she'd just buy it, put it in a plastic bag and tape it in there. And then either an Atari 2600 cartridge
Wow.
or, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, because presents weren't too common for me on her Easter, but sounds like you made out pretty good.
Yep. And then she'd do the same for my brother, but she'd tailor it to what he really liked and whatnot. But
cool. Well, that's neat. Yeah, like we had the same baskets get reused. My parents would buy stuff, put them in like a bunny.
Yeah.
And I'll admit I'm like the only one in my family, but I actually like the Russell Stover bunny. The Russell Stover
one?
chocolate bunny. No, the solid Russell Stover.
See,
bunny.
she would get from Fannie Mae. She'd get the solid bunny, and I swear because they were solid, they were so hard to bite into. You'd have to get like a knife to break it up.
I got a better one for you. Made to work for Godiva chocolates.
Mm-hmm.
We had an Easter bunny. It was hollow, but this thing stood about 2.5 feet tall.
Wow.
This sucker was expensive. Somebody actually bought it one year.
Why not? Sure.
Well, here's the thing. That bunny had been put on display for like 3 years in a row.
Oh,
the same one.
Oh, man. Well, I'm sure there's a follow-up story that would be interesting to hear if you'd ever heard it. But yeah, then, we'd get up really early. My brother really is the one who'd go and look for the eggs. They were pretty much hidden for him, like almost in plain sight.
Yes.
But when I was younger, yeah, they'd hide the eggs for me. But usually what we would do is go to the church. The school behind the church would do, go out in the field and find the eggs and, they put out so many eggs for the number of kids that showed up. You got a full basket.
Really?
You got all kinds of stuff there. That was just fun. But then of course Sunday church service with
right.
As I was growing up, almost every year she'd have to buy me a new suit. And what was funny is she saved all these, suits from when I was, in grade school and whatnot, with the intent that I would give them to my kids someday, right? And I look at these things and I'd be, Ma, let's get rid of these. I would never put a kid in this now. There's this lavender leisure suit she had gotten me. Oh, I kid you not. It was white and lavender, and I looked like friggin' Liberace in this thing. It was ridiculous. Nice one, Al. I like that.
Hello, Al. Welcome. Glad you could make it. We appreciate you being here. And I saw your little.
I didn't see the thing on MeWe.
No, it's fine. It was a last minute thing. I trust me.
The invite.
This stream was kind of thrown together because I'm like, we're gonna do this. If I'm gonna do a stream tonight, it's gonna be fun and easy, nothing complicated. But here. Gotta love a mom that takes her creativity to another level by upgrading an Easter basket like that. Definitely.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, my mother always did everything she could to make the holidays, spectacular for us. No, you're absolutely right, David. It's absolutely true. And then of course, like most of you all are probably doing these days. Not so much us anymore because we don't really have family living around us anymore. But we'd have my family would come into town and we'd make a ham and we'd make ravioli and, have a big dinner and whatnot and watch, I don't know, the 10 Commandments or the Bible or Greatest Story Ever Told or something like that. All the Rankin and Bass like we're going to do tonight.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, Al says, I made an ex-girlfriend an Easter basket, included the film Harvey as the rabbit part of it. Oh.
Yeah, she loved it.
Okay. But I want to say hi to people showing up. Joshua V, welcome. Deleted scenes, happy Easter. And of course, I made a comment. Someone told me there was no Easter bunny. But of course, there's an Easter bunny. And we're going to hear about his origin tonight on tonight's special. It is available for streaming free on YouTube. Troy, if you might do me a favor, repost the link, YouTube link in the chat. Yeah.
Drop those links.
And the Tubi link is there too. You can also watch it on Tubi.
Yeah. So it's on, let me do them in the order you said them. So there's the YouTube link. Here is the Tubi link.
Yeah, and the Tubi link is also in the description. But yeah, you can put both of them in there.
All three links are at the very top of the chat.
That's okay. I'm doing them again. And here's the Cosme link because I will be streaming it myself. So that if you want, you can at least be linked up with me at the same speed and whatnot.
Cool. So I don't know. Do we want to go ahead and start? Maybe I think so. We're gonna try to get through 2 of these tonight.
I
maybe.
feel now after Netter put up that icon, I'm feeling like we decided on the wrong rewatch tonight.
Yes, Reese Witherspoon, always easy on the eyes. But anyway,
You know what? Hey, wait a minute. Next year, what we should do is, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? We have 3 days. We could do on my channel. We could do one of the on my channel. We'll do Johnny Darko, and then on Al's or Netter's or whoever it is, we do a Rankin and Bass thing, or we could do
Harvey.
We could do Harvey, and then Sunday we could do something. There's a lot of stuff we could do. Really.
well, Critters 2 takes place at Easter, but we've never done a Critters rewatch. That's why I picked that one. Yeah. There's a scene where there's like there's some church service going on, and they're gonna have like a guy dressed up as the Easter Bunny show up for the kids at the end of the service, and then the critters get to him inside the suit, and he ends up crashing through the window right on the altar, and he's all bloody. And I'm like, there you go. That's the best Easter movie.
Because the critters, they're the eggs that got laid, and so
they were buying them as eggs.
Right. Gotcha.
They were painting them and everything. Yeah. I did want to bring up a couple other Easter memories though. We used to hide the baskets. My parents did, not the eggs, but we would color eggs at Easter time, and then we would make them into deviled eggs the next day. And my mom makes deviled eggs a particular way. A lot of people use horseradish. She uses mayo for the mix, obviously, but then also salt, pepper, and dry mustard. And they're very tasty. Try it.
I love a deviled egg.
Yeah, especially with dry mustard, it's really good. Okay.
My mom always made pickled eggs.
Oh, interesting.
The beet pickled beet juice.
Cool.
Oh God, so good.
Now, guys, if I'm going to show a bunny movie, it's going to be Night of Lepus.
Yes. Yes. Good idea. Well, okay, so we got
Monty Python and the Holy Grail again with the killer bunny.
There's that. That's right.
Oh, that'd be funny if you ever do it. If you ever do something for an Easter stream, Troy, you could have a clip of the bunny jumping up against the knight and biting his off.
Run away!
I think you're right.
Anyway, so are we going to do a 3, 2, 1? Does everybody have all their copies linked up? And I think Troy, you also said you had Cosme. People that want to join you over there, right? Okay.
Yep.
So I'll
and of course, any of y'all that join me on Cosme, like I always ask, just let me know if the sound is coming through, because I am hearing it through my computer. I am not hearing it through the computer I'm running Cosme off of.
All right.
So we're just starting at 0 on the YouTube one.
Yeah.
Yep. And so I got my Tubi version up, and worst case I'll join them on Cosby if I boost my spot.
Just so people don't get confused, it looks like you're going into an old news reel. That's the way it starts.
That's the way it was. Okay.
Yep.
So we're gonna do a 3, 2, 1.
Sure.
Yep.
Everybody cue it up.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, play.
World news.
Yep.
Yeah, Easter Bunny.
Bunnies. I like bunnies.
Now, have any of you ever had a pet rabbit?
I have.
Well, I know you have.
No.
Yeah, they're bastards. They're not. They look cute, but they bite and they're just ornery.
I had a coworker that was obsessed with rabbits. She had some pet rabbits, but then I made the accidental admittance one time that I'd eaten rabbit in a fancy restaurant once. She didn't.
Rabbit's good.
Yeah, I had a plate of rabbit, kangaroo, and shark. That was a weird plate. Okay.
Wow.
San Antonio, Texas. There was a restaurant that served it.
And I always, years after, obviously, I would see Thomas the Tank Engine, and always made me think of this.
Yeah, so this is interesting. So this is sort of a follow-up to the Santa Claus is Coming to Town one in a way, right?
That's exactly right. Which was also hosted by Fred Upstairs.
Fred Astaire, yes. Okay. So I'll say this: if you watch it on Tube, at least on your Roku device or your streaming device, it does have commercials, but they're not obscene. Like they don't have them every 2 seconds. Some of these free streaming services.
And if you are watching on something that's got commercials because you have not installed an ad blocker, what I
need to get on that. Yes.
What I recommend you do is you just hit pause on us, and we won't be live, but then at least we'll be synced up with what you're watching.
There you go. Yeah. And like or you can just join Troy over at
or
his
join
place,
me
too.
on Cosme, and see how that,
So these are some interesting questions. One of which does not get answered, I believe, because I watched this for the first time earlier today. I'd never seen the special before. And why does he hide the eggs? Who made the first chocolate bunny? And the first stuffed toy, and why? Why does everyone get new clothes at Easter? Blah, blah, blah. Lilies and all this other stuff. So
I got to admit that I haven't really done the actual research on all of those questions myself. I have always been of the impression that, I mean, as kids, all we looked at was stuff like this Rankin and Bass and these kinds of specials for our traditions. But the parents had traditions based on things like Easter parade, for example. So the Easter bonnet and all that kind of stuff.
Gotcha. So, did any of you watch this growing up? Was this a regular in the household?
Oh, every year.
Yeah,
How about you,
I love these Rankin Bass specials. They don't do them anymore, and it's
kind of
you can't
sad.
improve on perfection, really. It's timeless.
I agree.
Rudolph is timeless. Santa Claus Coming to Town is timeless.
I'll say this is a good remastering of it. It looks good for its age. This is the one that's on Tubi. They must have cleaned it up. Whoever, I guess Warner Brothers owns these now. I'm not sure, but yeah. And this. Go ahead.
I think one of the things we talked about when we talked about Rankin and Bass on one of our channels previously is how this was kind of like a shared universe back then.
Yes.
You imagine that, the Easter Bunny and Santa Claus and all of them were in the same universe. They crossed over, did guest appearances in the specials and stuff.
It's sort of like Mickey Rooney was Santa Claus in most of them.
Mickey Rooney was? Okay.
Yeah.
Did they ever do a Halloween special? I know they did Easter and they did Christmas. Did they ever do Halloween or Valentine's Day?
They did a Halloween one with Boris Karloff was the host, and I think he did one of the main voices.
Was it Mad Monster Party?
That was it,
yeah. Okay, so that was one. I remember that one.
And of course, they did Rudolph and Frosty's Christmas in July or something like that.
I remember that.
But the New Year's one kind of encompasses all the holidays because they have to literally visit the land of each holiday before New Year.
All right. It's primitive perfection holiday entertainment from back in the day. So that's Rock Mountain, and of course we learn a little bit more about Rock Mountain and a song that goes with it later on. This is a town filled with children. Now, when you were a kid, did you accept this?
When I first saw this as a real young kid, I never thought twice about it. As I got a little bit older, I started thinking about the Star Trek episode Miri, and I started going, God, this gets a little Lord of the Fliesy if it was real life.
See, I was thinking Children of the Corn myself.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I like the Miri analogy. That's a good one.
Yeah. I always felt Miri, there was some creepy things implied by the younger teens,
Gadzooks.
The big bear. I'm terrified already. Look at that. Bears are kind of creepy.
Well, they definitely deserve respect.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Not creepy. It's more like a respectful fear. Yeah, it's like
they will not come out of their way to attack you.
Yeah, I'll stay out of your way. You stay out of mine. We'll be fine.
But boy, you get. Yeah.
Look at this though. He's stealing the pumpkins at Halloween. The birthday cakes at birthdays. What you doing?
It's true. Why do they say don't poke the bear? Right? Could someone please tell the current administration not to poke the bear? I'm just saying.
There's lots of bears being poked these days. We'll see how things end up. Anyway, but here we have our introduction of a bunny.
Aww.
Does this mean the school teacher was also a child?
Yep.
She must be really smart then, right? Because I'm thinking, and there's a chef. I'm sorry, but sticking a couple Pop-Tarts in the toaster doesn't count as cooking.
Oh, you obviously never watched any of the kids' champion baking shows.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
true.
true. Actually, I heard that Gordon Ramsay has one where he's actually nice to the kids. He's not
Yes, he
scolding them
is.
or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there's a champion baking show where kids are like 6, 7 years old cooking these gourmet meals. It's like, what the heck? I could barely warm up soup at that age.
I saw a
Yeah.
YouTube video clip from that where kid had messed something up and Gordon was not chastising them, but kind of correcting and instructing them. And the kid looked like she was going to burst into tears. He's like, it's fine. It's fine. When you're learning, everyone makes mistakes.
Yes, exactly. Look at that. Is that a carrot
I
cake?
had no idea you could light a candle like
You would think it'd be a carrot cake, yeah.
like a carrot candle, yeah.
Carrot candle. Who put you in charge? I'm sorry.
No. What is he doing? He is teaching them Econ 101. You make stuff, you want to sell it to as many people as you can. Expand your sales base, he's saying.
No, I no. What you're supposed to do is chastise your customers so they don't want to buy your stuff. That's
Yeah, right.
Oh, I love the hens,
Right.
and they all have southern accents.
Of course.
They're willingly giving up their children.
No, they're not fertilized eggs. Remember, chickens lay eggs every day, and unless they're fertilized, they're
Yeah, I see. Yeah. Oh, which came first, the chicken or the egg? They start bringing up Noah's Ark, and I'm thinking, well,
I
counting
love
from
this
Noah's Ark
because
on.
they make the religious argument for it being the chicken first.
Yeah, because the chickens that survive are from Noah's Ark, but yeah, it's yeah, children of the flies. Yeah, I don't know. It's just
I love the little Ponce de Leon kid.
I know, and it makes me wonder if they ever did a Ponce de Leon, story.
that would be
Rankin
interesting.
Bass. Children of the flies.
Hey, permanent perfection holiday entertainment from back in the day. Oh, that's right, because we got a caveman sequence later on.
Right.
Scene's got the name of Master Chef Junior.
Yeah.
I mean, that's incredible what some of those kids can do. It's like, dang.
History book.
Who's gonna eat all those eggs?
Did you hear to make my dream? What am I saying?
Yeah, it's
Cannibalism.
yeah, that'd be bizarre feeding the
I'm
chicken.
not sure
their-
I would consider if they're non-fertilized eggs. I'm not sure I'd consider it cannibalism. It's more like people that eat the
No.
placenta.
Let's not go there. And don't tell me. I don't want to know about that. What you just said. Don't even bring that up.
Okay.
I don't know what that is, and I don't want to know about it. I've had a rough enough weekend. Come on, this is not. No.
He says, I'm off to, to see the Wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. Actually, is Wizard of Oz a Thanksgiving, Easter tradition, or is it a Thanksgiving tradition?
It can
That I
really
always
go
get
anywhere
confused
you
on.
want.
Oh, you're right.
It's good anytime, really.
But I
It
remember
is,
growing up,
but I
they
mean,
showed
when
it
did
at
they
a
usually
particular.
play it when we
In
were
the old
growing
days,
up?
they played it, and I
I
kept thinking
would
it was
think-
Thanksgiving, but
I would think it'd be better at Easter time because
Yeah.
that's when most tornadoes happen.
It
That's
does
true.
make sense.
so here we have a hobo whose name is Hallelujah.
Okay.
And I kept thinking, if this was a Disney production, there would be something sinister about this guy, right? But no.
Well,
He'd be like trying to lead the Easter Bunny astray, right? So this would be.
Or he's a hobo. He's probably hungry.
Yeah, give him an egg. He's probably starving. What are you doing?
right?
It's just like. I don't know. I kept thinking, he says, where am I headed? I guess I'll go to the town of the children. I kept expecting the bunny would come back and he would have been stoned to death or something. So
Oh gosh.
we don't. We don't
No
let
adults
adults in this town. So I imagine there'd be some
Gadzooks.
Gadzooks. Here we go. Here's the
Give 'em
bear.
egg.
So, Netta, were you scared of the bear when you were a kid when seeing this? The bear,
No.
no. Okay.
It doesn't scare me as much
one
as
thing,
the
it's
abominable
kind of like
snowman
an
would.
animation. It's like,
Okay.
okay, it's not real.
It's not like in Grizzly. I get you.
It's not like it's live and this bear
Yeah.
is attacking someone and mauling them. It's just a creature, like
Yeah, I
a
know.
children's creature. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, plus, we learn later on he's kind of misunderstood, right? So this is
So
a
in the other
this
town,
is a miserable place.
Well, and that I think that's a kind of cool message if you think it through, right? There's no joy here because there are no children.
Yeah.
that's because all the children are in the other town.
Yeah, I'm wondering were the children in another town kicked like the parents were like, we'll just make them orphans so we can stay in this other town, and I don't know. They don't explain it. It's kind of freaking me out a little bit.
But I do feel that there's an implication that because we have one town that's all adults and one that's all children, the children probably somehow came from here.
I picked the king as my avatar. He sort of resembles my younger self when I was a kid. You know,
Yeah,
with the red
yeah,
hair and the
I
blue
can see
eyes and all
that.
that. Yeah,
Besides, it is your channel, and you're the king.
I'm the king. Yes, beans.
Just beans, only beans.
I'll say this: some pinto beans, like the kind that have a Cracker Barrel, with a little bit of pork and seasoning on them.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
bad. Not bad.
I like beans.
Yeah. You can actually get the pinto beans as a meal. I usually get them as a side. I guess if I have no money on me, I'll remember I can go to Cracker Barrel to get the pinto beans as a meal.
I like a big old thing of
See,
refried
my
beans.
feeling. See, when I saw this, it made me think, oh, beans are something that don't taste good, right? Never ran across a bean I didn't like, to be honest with you. I think it all comes down to how it's prepared.
Well, when you're a kid, you always hear the kids complain about lima beans. Wasn't that the big thing growing up, like Brussels sprouts and lima beans? I love Brussels sprouts as an adult. I don't know why I didn't get those growing up.
I learned, yeah, Brussels sprouts are horrible if you prepare them the way most parents do.
Yes.
Boil them.
No.
And they stink like cabbage, and no. But if you take them and you slice them and you grill them, and you sprinkle them with oil and pepper, gosh, they're great.
I was watching a video tonight where they were using them in one of those air fryers.
Yeah, it's like I never liked Brussels sprouts. My mother tried to get me to eat those as a kid, and I would just kind of manage to smash them into the plate and hide them. And get something else. And then when she wasn't looking, I tossed them out because
no. But if you have them, you know what? As an odd restaurant that has Brussels sprouts, you can get that are pretty good. They do kind of stink though. But Red Lobster, it's one of the premium items. Are their special Brussels sprouts?
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, they're like in a they have like almost like a soy sauce, like they're mixed with that, and they're pretty good.
Troy, if you were willing to make the Brussels sprouts the way you described, I'm willing to try one.
Okay.
Like zucchini, I've had grilled zucchini at restaurants, and it's very tasty when they prep it right. It's like So here we go. We got these are just rocks, and I wanted eggs.
Oh, so he thinks the painted eggs are rocks.
He told him that they were rocks because he's trying to get past him with the eggs.
Oh, he fell.
Poor Gadzooks.
Well, Gadzooks is kind of a bully. Let's not try and sugarcoat that. Oh, here we go. Here are the guards. I kept thinking, you're under arrest for a public disturbance. That's what I thought they were going to do. Look at that. Nice egg.
And now Easter egg means something completely different. You find them in films and games and things.
I'll say this. I've heard it said, if you're strapped for cash, a boiled egg, good source of protein.
It is.
Right? To bring with you to work or something. And Of course, I know eggs may have gone up now, but I know back in the day they were.
And they're still pretty inexpensive depending on where you get them.
Yeah.
Well, and the fact is too, if you've had your eggs, and you think they might be getting close to time to go off, go ahead and boil them. You get a good couple more weeks out of them.
Boil them, pack them in a lunch. Here we go. We have the. This is a good little song. It's like everyone's got to be the first one to try something. He got a pearl and gave. See.
Yep, you always got to think about who's the first person to eat an oyster.
Yeah,
Well, you have to
look at
think
that and
about
say,
it.
oh, this snot looks good. Let me
I'm
try
gonna
some.
crack open
Yeah,
this
right.
rock and I'm gonna
But
eat the
you
weird
guys
thing
got to
inside.
remember too, the reason people have tried to eat things usually because they were starving.
Yep. Someone threw salt on the pickles. Look on the cucumbers, and it's like, hey, we can make pickles. Look at that, salty pickles. Potatoes, onions, and I wanted to say to these two, you can mix those together.
Yep.
Fry up some potatoes and onions. That's you got yourself a good side there.
You got a nice meal.
Yep. They liked the egg, didn't they? See? Uh-oh, the guards are smiling. And they just let them walk past.
Well, and you notice that the town is all gray. They all dress in gray. Colorful eggs. A little bit of joy there too.
Giving out some free samples, right? Promoting your business, right?
Yep.
And here's the king.
He is now.
An Easter egg, and you must be the Easter bunny. See?
I'm the king, and what I say goes.
He's a good king, I think. He has the makings of a good king, I think.
He's just under the influence of his dowager duchess.
Yeah, I know. Think about it. They could change this a bit. It could be a BBC miniseries, right?
Well, I don't know about BBC miniseries, but if it was a Disney thing, I see them doing a live action remake of it.
Of course.
Johnny Depp is the Easter Bunny.
I'm thinking of some period drama, and there's a man dressed as a bunny giving out the eggs, and he gets drawn and quartered or something. It's just depressing thing.
No, the guy's dressed with the bunny, and the Duchess catches his eye. But he is but a lonely bunny.
A lowly bunny. What are Easter eggs for? I missed that part.
For eating. Because it seems a shame to eat it because it's so pretty. But that's what Easter eggs are for.
Well, yeah. I mean, you gaze at them for a minute, then you gotta peel them off. Now, I don't know. They're talking about you're able to get the whole shell off in one go. Have any of you ever been able to do that?
I have. But not the way they do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been able to get most of one off just by
The way I do it is I pop the top off and then I slip the bottom off, and I almost have an intact egg, although it's all cracked up.
Little salt. That's always good. What's this nonsense about saving the yolk for the end? Did you used to do that?
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay. What do you ponder what the yolk is?
I would eat the yolk first because my favorite part was always the white part.
Yeah.
Interesting. No, I like the yolk. It depends.
I like them together as a mixture. I like to have a little bit in every bite.
When I'm out in a restaurant, I will get my eggs sunny side up. That's how I get mine.
Yeah, I'm usually a over easy kind of guy.
I should try over easy sometime. Maybe I might like that too. But
I always called anytime you get the runny yolk. I always when I was a kid I called them eggs you dip in,
Yep.
and I continue to this day think, oh, I have some eggs you dip in.
For your toast, right?
Yeah, toast or bread or whatever.
So go
I
ahead.
was just realizing that she only lets them eat beans, right?
Yeah.
Now everybody's eating eggs today. So they have a very high protein diet in this town. There's going to be
Yeah.
some smells.
I was thinking their carbon footprint must be very bad.
Yeah.
In this
Yeah,
village.
and you were talking about Brussels sprouts just to add to the fire.
Yeah.
You got a point there. I'll admit you're right there. Come on. How about some vegetables? Some fruits? What do you mean just beans? And I'm sorry, but she's a little bit of a bitch, if you catch my drift. That was my impression while watching this. She's
Her and the
just,
Burgermeister
Tuesday.
Meister.
Oh, yeah.
Fine.
without supper. I had an egg. I'll be doing okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not, I kind of have eaten,
Better than stinking lima beans again. Like I said, they had pinto beans. That might be another story. More beans again. Anyway, beans every day.
Huh.
Special Easter beans. What? What's
jelly
what?
beans. Yeah, see, it is kind of a contrived story, this whole you can only eat beans, but it is a clever way to work in that lore, right?
I like it. Hallelujah. And I keep thinking this hallelujah, say hallelujah a lot. Is that why?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now,
I guess that's appropriate
this
for
always
Easter,
got
but-
me. I watched this and I'm like, do they really bake jelly beans in an oven? That doesn't sound right to me.
Well, how else do you make them?
Well, it's gelatin. So
Yeah, it's a gelatin core, and then you mix it in a mixer with powdered sugar to make the shell.
If the cartoon says you bake them in the oven, then you bake them in the oven.
Okay. And I also didn't think they really looked like jelly beans. I thought they looked like sprinkles that you put on a cake.
Listen. They're
You're
dealing
thinking
with
too hard, Troy.
No, I'm telling you, these are the things I thought as a kid.
Yeah, I know. They don't really look like jelly beans, and it's go away, kid. You bother me. All right, here we go. Right. Here's Gadzooks again. Who
Rabbit?
I was saying he needed an attitude adjustment when I was watching this earlier. Look at this. He doesn't like the colored stones. You know, this movie was almost maybe this movie conceived the idea for the pet rock, huh?
It could be, right?
Selling the stones, right?
Well, this was done in what, 76, 77?
Yeah, so this would have been a little later, but yeah. But I can see that. Oh, painted rocks. Yeah, I can see that. Maybe I can sell that.
So this is the little engine that could, and of course, as you're a kid, you know about the little engine that could, right?
Right.
So it's like another celebrity cameo in this
right,
special
exactly.
here. Yeah. So this is how. Wow, it's fun. I found a yell. Oh, look at this, huh?
And this is why you search for eggs.
I have to say, this bunny is one of the more harmless looking characters I've seen in a children's special.
I agree.
I mean, I look at the Easter bunny. I'm like, I can't be mean to this guy. I'm sorry. It's like,
yeah, he looks like you want to know him and be his friend.
Yeah, I mean, he sounds like a cool guy to have come to your party. You know, I mean, this is not. Okay. He wants him to chase him, and I'm thinking, oh,
Yeah.
they got a trap for Gadzooks. They're probably gonna take care of him. That's what I was thinking when I was watching this. Look at that, but no, that's not the case.
Yeah, they were offended by his nakedness. They're telling him he's got to cover up.
Sugar love.
Sugar, sweetie pie, yeah.
Honey bear.
Oh no, is he gonna start crying?
He is crying, yeah.
Because it's like, well, no one's ever been nice to me before. That's probably what he's
Because
thinking.
you're a jerk.
Well, maybe he's a jerk because no one was ever nice to him.
Yeah.
Maybe he wanted to like hang out when he was younger, and everybody screamed at him. And look at that. He's in his Sunday best. What do you think of that outfit, huh?
Not bad.
I'd wear it.
I mean, nothing clashes. The colors go together.
Are you blind?
What clashes? Red, tan, yellow, they go together. It's kind of a fiery kind of a theme going.
Orange with the tan and with that purple? No.
I don't see any purple.
He got purple in his tie, purple on it looks like on the hem of his jacket.
I'm looking.
That's
hold on.
brown.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know. Part of the problem is that I told you I was watching House of Gucci lately, and so you have browns and pastels, as they say to the Jared Leto character design. He says,
Just
Yeah.
like stripes, squares, geometrical shapes.
Well, I was thinking when you were talking about your suits you had when you were younger, Troy. Were they anything like this?
No.
Okay.
No, they were, like I said, they were pastel and white, and oh gosh.
I wish I could find I've got an old picture somewhere of me in my Easter outfit when I was a kid. My little like tie and hat, and
Look at this. They a good lesson though. If you don't like yourself, how are you going to expect other people to like you, huh?
Yeah. I do remember this song. I always thought it was kind of sweet.
Yep.
Wow, now they're setting him up on a date.
Yeah.
God,
She needs a
Zooks.
dress because now she's naked.
That sounds like a fun date to me.
Let's go hibernate, honey.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's spring, so they just got up.
I'm telling you, in this thing with the dating, it's like he just puts on a suit. The woman give the woman a pearl. She's yours. It's like, wow, it's that easy. This was before dating apps, huh?
And the lady bear there's kind of got a furry thing going on, so you know.
I gotta say, she's naked.
Yeah, she's not naked. She's got a ribbon in her head, on her head.
NEKKIID. Yep.
Yep, naked.
Gadzooks.
I gotta admit, I like the hens. They might be my
Yeah.
favorite characters in this special.
That's pretty cool.
Lady Longtooth. Love the names they come up with.
You
Well,
got
she's a
times.
spinster, right? She's long in the tooth.
Well, oh no, I get the pun. It's just funny.
Y'all got a timestamp?
Yeah, it's I'm having
30,
trouble seeing
31,
that.
32, 33.
Oh, okay. I'm close to it. Okay. I'm a little ahead of you guys. Okay. Okay.
She really is a see you next
Get
Tuesday.
the rabbit, get the children.
And I always felt like, and I know that's like a cadence because they're marching, but I always felt like they were repeating their orders or they would forget them.
Yeah. Well, you may not be wrong. Do you
What
like the
were
little?
we doing? Get the rabbit, get the children. Oh yeah, that's right.
For
No,
there's a way.
Actually, they can't go into their village, right? That'd be like that'd be war, right? That'd be like a.
Well, they'd certainly be out of jurisdiction. That's true. unless he's the king of a nation and these are towns within that nation.
Dude, isn't it a bit cliche to have the hobo sleeping in the bushes? Or a bad stereotype? What do you think?
I don't know. I know. I mean, because these days they sleep in tents on the sidewalk,
Oh, yeah.
mostly in California.
Yep. Okay. So the prince needs some courage, huh?
Yeah, so they introduced him to Kentucky whiskey,
Ah!
another Easter tradition.
Now I have to tell you, I kept wondering about the train throughout all of this.
He's
You know.
autistic.
Well, hey, listen, you were thinking of Rain Man, right?
Well, I'm telling you, you watch these things as an adult and you get a whole different perspective.
Definitely bad. Yes, I know. Well, yikes, look at that. They're going to trip him up, aren't they?
And you notice, I don't know if this was intentional or not, but they definitely look like Kaiser era German soldiers.
They always do in these things.
The spikes on their head, on their helmets.
Let's be blunt. These shorts are always a mishmash of things. You have the quote the German village, but then you have like the southern town where the kids hang out.
Right,
in,
exactly.
You know, and it's like it's. Maybe it was to sell the shorts in Europe as well as the United States. I didn't think about that, huh?
True.
You mix it up.
No, actually, I'm sure what it is Germans are always the bad guys.
A chocolate Easter bunny. Off with his head. They ripped the ears off.
His ears and his arm.
Cannibalism.
That's the story of the first chocolate. That was like the Trojan bunny.
Those people on the wall didn't have eyes.
They didn't? Well, that's a little disturbing.
Yeah. Never noticed that either.
No children in the village.
Oh, there's our redhead school teacher.
Yeah, right. An Easter parade.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Little
See,
friends
you-
for the king.
You always think of Seven with that quote, but I always think of the movie Kiss Me Deadly with where the Harley Quinn-esque woman is saying, "Yeah, I know, but what's in the box? Oh, it's Pandora's box, and it's you'll let out all the and they're like, what's in the box? And of course, it's some sort of uranium thing, and it burns the house down. And it's awful. But anyway, do we like the king?
Well, yeah. I mean, he's kind of got to grow into his authority a bit.
You gotta be like Joffrey Baratheon and say, "I am the king."
The stuffed animals are haunted. They're moving.
See, you need an evil advisor to take care of your aunt for you, and while also manipulating you. Yeah. Carte blanche, huh? You learned some good vocabulary on these kids' cartoons, huh?
Well, yeah, and see, vocabulary used to be valued, right? You know, It used to be you'd use big words, and if the kids didn't know it, what did they do? Mom, what does carte blanche mean? And then you'd learn a new word. Congratulations.
Yep.
Yes. Nowadays, vocabulary is racist because math is racist.
Everything is, yes. Good old Fred Astaire, though, huh?
Yep. I always liked Fred upstairs.
Dirty
And he was
tricks,
pretty
dirty
cool
tricks.
downstairs, too.
My dad was a big fan of the old Fred Astaire musicals. Him and Ginger Rogers.
Yeah, they were good dancy persons.
Dancy persons.
Yes.
Oh, look at that. He falls. He broke his leg. What's going on here?
God,
Broke his big toe. My mistake. No offense, kid doctor. I'm thinking, is that Doogie Howser?
Yep.
So,
That's probably where they got the idea for the show.
yeah. Where's Vinny? Vinny could be the kid film director, right? Making silent pictures.
I know they said stardom, but on my closed caption on YouTube it said Sodom.
Okay.
Sodom.
Yeah, it says stardom. It said Sodom.
That'd be a different. Well, maybe if you're watching the Bible movie, right? With,
Yeah,
John
that was
Huston.
on earlier today, actually. On
That
the
is,
YouTube
I actually
channel.
like that movie a lot. Actually, that's pretty good considering it's a.
I do too.
It gets John Huston.
John Huston is Noah.
Yeah. And
Richard Harris as Cain, and
who's Abraham in that?
George
I
C. Scott.
remember. That's right. I remember that. They yeah. Where the lemonade springs. Okay, now they I think they changed some of these lyrics up a bit. Some of the stuff is the buzzing of pepper trees, soda, because there's some like references to alcohol, like rivers made of gin.
Oh,
and
that's
stuff
right.
in that
That's
song.
right.
It's like it's a lovely it's actually on the Oh Brother Where Art Thou soundtrack. I have that. It's one of the great movie soundtracks, like of songs. And they have all these wonderful Southern songs on there, and that's one of them is the Rock Candy Mountain song. And it's
That there's a song from Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? The one about children, let's go down when they're getting baptized.
That's right. Down to the river to pray. That's
that
right.
song had the rights on that song had lapsed, and my church bought up the rights on that song.
Oh, excellent. That's a lovely hymn. Yeah.
Not that they would deny any other church the use of it, just because they wanted.
They just wanted to sing it. Yeah.
They wanted to be able to print it in their songbooks. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's a great song. I love all the mean trains saying we're not going to haul eggs. What are you drunk? Come on. We're professional trains.
And tell me this isn't like a precursor to Thomas the Train.
Tank Engine,
Yep.
maybe. I have to tell you, he might be the saddest character in this movie when we first see him. This is like,
and I always love this. I think that I have to credit this with my initial love of the blues.
mm-hmm.
Choo choo baby.
Do your Christmas shopping early. I saw that on the paper. You're not supposed to do it early. You're supposed to wait for Black Friday and the sales, huh?
Actually, my mom always said, if you pay attention throughout the year, you'll get two benefits. One, you get things when they're on sale. Take the opportunity when you can. And secondly, you will surprise people with the gifts you give them. Because if someone in March says, oh, I really wish I had a such and such whatever, and you buy it for them and give it to them for Christmas, they will be surprised. They'll be like, how did you know I wanted this?
Boom.
I used to do that with Troy. He'd casually mention something once in a conversation. I'd get it, put it away, and then I'd get it from birthday and Christmas. He's like, how'd you even know about this? Like, because I listen.
Man, I really like this Cantina bathroom set, but can't really afford it right now. That's sort of. I'm sorry. Actually, is there a Cantina bathroom set for the Star Wars?
You got me. I'm gonna have to look it up now.
Have we ever seen a bathroom in a Star Wars anything?
No, but apparently we've seen one in the Picard series.
Oh, of course. Let's not. I don't want to go
Yeah,
there.
let's not.
I don't want to go there right now. Anyways, here we go. He looks all spiffy.
Yep.
New coat of
Sometimes
paint.
just yep.
He was really rusty. I do hope that they sandblasted him before painting him.
The door of the train said ERR. I can imagine ER for Easter Rabbit. What's the extra R for?
Easter Railroad.
Oh.
I'm sure there was a kid in town that was like an engineering student that was, okay, we gotta,
Of course.
sandblast.
Of course. I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, given the logic of the show, you're probably right.
Did you like trains as a kid, Troy?
I did. I had a Lionel train set.
Oh, those are nice. Those are the big ones, right? Yeah. I had what's the next scale down? Not the tiny scale. I had the next scale down. HO, yeah. In fact, it's funny. I always had this imagining that I would one day make a big professional train set, and I got these Batman the Animated Series toys where the Batman figures in them were about the size as they would be in an HO scale. I kept thinking one day I would do a Gotham City, but never of course got around to it. But there's still time, right?
Think can do.
Well, think about it. This is good advice, huh?
Yep. All I gotta do is think can do.
The school teacher's funny. I'm sorry. I guess she teaches the younger children. Is that the idea?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, in their town, she's probably a spinster.
A spinster at 12, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I mean, they set the bear up on a date. I don't know why they haven't set everyone else up on dates. I think
I don't know. Maybe they'll maybe there's a spring dance after Easter. I don't know. There's just I wonder what the dances are like these days for kids. Are they all in the ballroom looking at their phones the whole time?
There are no ballrooms anymore.
I don't know.
Boomer.
The gym.
No, they go to
with the
clubs,
disco ball.
or at least they used to.
Disco clubs, yeah, there you go.
They don't call them disco clubs anymore.
You know what? Is there a seamstress in town? Can you fix that guy's hat?
Yeah, well, the
Maybe
seamstress
sew it
is the
up?
one that made the suit for Gadzooks.
Yeah, but you don't bother. I can imagine he said, I like my clothes this way, right? I mean, come on.
Yeah, what you didn't see was off camera. Instead of throwing another log on the fire, they threw like a brick of cocaine in.
This got me mad. The butter. This is some, excuse my French, some bullshit right here. This is just evil. This is just you being an evil Yeah, well, you said it, not me, but yeah, that was
BITCH.
Well, I was thinking of the other word. I'm sorry. Come on, it's like you're miserable, and you have to have everyone else around you be miserable too. That's your life story. Anti evil, whatever your name is. This is just look at that. Now, I'm sorry.
This is kind of clever.
I guess it would work. I don't know.
No, actually, the fact is, if you really wanted me to do the analytical thing here, the butter thing wouldn't have even stopped him, because the speed at which trains go, it would have the engine would have passed the butter just on momentum alone, but it wouldn't even give it enough friction. I mean, there's too much friction because of the weight of an engine for the slipperiness of the butter to make a difference.
Look like
They're
margarine,
like soldiers, and they are scared of this old lady.
Well, she has like she has like that evil eye on her. I don't like her. We're going over the hill.
Now
imagine how long-
can't stop. I can't stop.
Oh man.
Can did.
I really want a hard-boiled egg right now.
Right.
Eggs are nice.
Hey, he got his hat fixed.
Nope, you just can't.
Bah, happy Easter. Bah, Junebug. Why are you so angry? It's like a Mrs. Havisham thing where she left at the altar. What's going on here?
I was gonna say she's a spinster. She is
just mean.
lonely and miserable, and she needs to get, something.
She needs to get some happy.
She needs an Easter what are they called? Those things you collect. The rubber ducky. She needs an Easter rubber ducky.
Okay.
The kind you put batteries in and you flick on it. And go,
Oh God.
I'm thinking they could set her up on a date with that Hallelujah fella. What do you think, huh?
Sure.
Oh yeah. Well.
Oh no. He's lower class. She'd never go for that.
She's a dowager. She's lonely.
Look.
Aw.
No one's ever named a flower after me, see?
It's a lily, and just like you, it's hard to keep alive.
You know.
Yay.
It's funny, I was like watching this and I'm like, wait a minute, is that it?
Easter bunny's coming to town today.
Kind of looks like Fred Astaire, huh?
Yeah, that was always the way they did it. And I have to imagine they use the same maquette or whatever it is
that they use for Santa Claus coming
Yeah.
to town, right? Yeah.
You get the impression that Gadzooks is there. Next time they run into a little bit of an obstacle, you can give the train a push.
Probably.
And I do have to admit, I don't know. This is the one cartoon of Rankin and Bass where I'm looking and going, I don't recognize the voice actors. I mean, obviously, besides Fred Astaire.
Yep. Now it's funny when you watch this on Tubi, the first Easter rabbit follows.
Oh, does it?
If y'all want more Easter stuff, you can check that out. But we actually, I think we're going to try on your thing. We're going to do the Peter Cottontail soon, right?
I would be happy to. I just need a moment to get it set up.
Well, no, we can wait to the credits. Are they done yet?
Yeah, they're done. They don't have very long credits on these things. So if you want YouTube, and that's where I'm going to be pulling from, is that YouTube link. But if you are currently on Cosme, and I'm about to find out if anyone is, let's see here.
What is the next special?
Here comes Peter Cottontail. Is that what it is?
Up and down the bunny trail.
Which happens
yeah,
to be right like on the thing to go next.
that's exactly right. Give me a second so I can pull it up here.
Give me a minute. I have to get to it.
Hopping down the bunny trail.
Bunny trail. Hippity hoppity Easter's on its way. I'm going to hear myself in a minute. Hold on. Let me mute my set here. I told you I hear myself. Okay. There is a YouTube link and also a Cosme link.
Yep.
Should I join you on Cosme or should I do the YouTube?
It's entirely up to you. You don't have an ad blocker, do you?
No.
then I would recommend using my Cosme link.
I'm seeing the stupid flower thing. I don't want to see that. Hold on. I'm fine. I need some Easter cheer, right? Because I'm acting like the people in these specials. Give me a minute. Okay. Where's the Cosme link?
Oh,
Where?
I clicked on the wrong stupid link.
Give me a second. Hold
Here
on.
comes Peter Cottontail hopping down the
When
bunny
I click
trail.
on the Cosby link, instead of bringing me to Cosby, it brings me to the YouTube Peter Cottontail.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, that's because I'm sorry. I dropped the YouTube link. I forgot that people would need the Cosme link again. Give me a second.
No, I mean, you have for the Cosby link, what that link actually is the one for Peter Cottontail on YouTube.
Okay.
It is.
Give me a second.
I'm going in the
Easter's
Cosme.
on its way.
Or I'll just go to the top of the chat and go for it there.
Aged Boomer. Because I used Aged Boomer to send myself the link. Let's see. Here it is. Copy. Give me a second. Copy link address. Here we go. Yeah, come on. Control V. There we go. That is the Cosme link. It says Cosme. See? Cosme. Cosme.app/SQA.
Hold on.
It's in the chat.
I see it. Establishing connection. What's going on here? Oh, I'm in a different place now. Look at that. Okay.
It should be Cosme.
So this means you're in control, right?
I am in control. I will hit.
You control the horizontal and the vertical.
I'm going to try. Sure.
Is it a
Okay.
black screen?
It should be a black screen.
Okay.
Yes.
I only see me in there right now. Oh, there we go. There's everybody. There's you, me.
Okay, and once we get started, I will need you guys to. Oh, you know what? I want to bring this up over here too. So.
And an anonymous panda and an anonymous fox was there and then went away.
Am I there?
Are you anonymous panda?
I don't know what I am. Do I have to do anything after I click on the link?
Nope.
Okay.
You're seeing a blank screen, right? Like
I'm
it's
seeing
black.
a blank screen. Yes, yes.
Actually, you know what? Just so that there's something. So that. Are you seeing?
I see the dude with the red hair.
Okay.
Whoa.
There you go. Okay. So you're in the right place.
Is this
Okay,
a Dickens? Is this a Lost Dickens novel?
Yes, it's Lost Disease.
Okay, I'm just asking. Just okay.
All right. So I guess I'll do the 3, 2, 1 play and then
Okay.
just play when the play.
All right, I'm excited.
Okay. You guys all ready? How about you, Al? You ready?
Yep.
Okay.
I see a bunny trail right now with the little bunny on top.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, whenever you're ready.
3, 2, 1, play. There we go.
Oh,
Okay, and Danny K should be unicycling in right now.
Yep.
You
Is that
see
Danny
him?
K?
Sound is great.
Good.
Okay, now he's gliding down. Now he just
Yep.
landed. Okay.
I'm Seymour Butts.
Seymour S. Sassafras. I wonder what the S stands for.
No, I am letting the sound come through my own headphones, so hopefully it's not coming over.
No, if it's coming through your headphones, you should be fine. I'm not hearing
Yeah.
any echoes or anything.
Good,
like
good,
that.
good. I have it low anyway.
April Valley. Now, I feel like this is kind of a contradictory story to the other one, isn't it?
I would think, because I thought they were painting the eggs because Gadzooks thought to make him think they were rocks.
Right.
I have a question. Peter Cottontail is the name of the character in this story, correct?
Correct.
Are Peter Cottontail and the Easter Bunny the same person?
This cartoon suggests that he is, but I think his name was Sonny in the last one, right?
Yep.
Well, I don't know why there's a continuity error then. When was this made?
This actually predates because the here comes excuse me, the Easter Bunny's Coming to Town was the third special. So this implies that there's a whole family of Easter bunnies.
What? So is this like the Easter rabbit bunny from the first one have a kid? And it's like a family business thing?
Sure.
Maybe this is a later generation.
You know what, Al, you might be right there.
So this is the Easter bunny of the next generation. Ooh. I don't like him.
Bad.
And you know who that voice is.
Is that Vincent Price?
It absolutely is.
Oh my goodness. How do I have not seen this special before?
You've never seen this one?
No, I should have watched this
Really?
growing up. Maybe I did, I don't remember, but
I don't remember this one. I've never seen this one.
I was a big fan of Vincent
It's pretty
Price as a
good.
kid, so
Yeah.
I'm surprised
I was too, but his voice frightened me.
Well, that's what I liked about him. He was
Yeah. When I actually got over my fear of him and his voice was the Brady Bunch.
That's right. He was in an episode where they went to Hawaii, right?
Yep.
What I thought was funny about Vincent Price, you ever see The Pit and the Pendulum?
Yes.
When he's laughing at the guy and the pendulum's coming down,
Yep.
I'm like, that is scary stuff.
I was way too young to have seen that, and I did.
That's a scary Poe story in general, but just seeing
That
Vincent
was
Price in that
I
scene.
actually remember seeing that on Son of Svengoolie, in fact.
It's a good movie. I have a well, I don't have physical, I have digital for that one, but
Yeah, so this one actually has a lot more voices in it that I know. Casey Kasem
Casey Kasem, yeah.
is Peter Cottontail.
he's done a lot of voiceover work. He was on Battle of the Planets.
He was
did voice-
Robin in the Super Friends,
Oh, really? He do a great Robin. Yeah.
In America's Top 40.
and he did America's Top 40.
America's Top 40.
And well, of course, Paul Frees, who's usually in these Rankin and Bass. Obviously, Danny Kaye and Vincent Price, as we said earlier, and Joan Gardner does a lot of the female voices here.
Everything looking okay on the stream here, on the YouTube end? Nothing's coming through, right?
Say again?
YouTube look normal? I'm just asking.
Oh yeah, everything's
Okay,
fine
okay,
on
okay,
the
just making
stream.
sure.
Yeah, everything's good.
What?
Wellington B. Bunny.
I think of Wellington. I think of Beef Wellington. No, Peter Cottontail. He could never be a varsity athlete. I'm sorry.
I like that Stephen Otten says, I think you're reading too much into this. This isn't the MCU. Just wait a minute. There's a guest appearance in this one.
What? Does Rudolph show up?
The big guy.
Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Oh, that's right. Peter, when he lies, his ears droop.
Yeah, you know what? We heard nothing about how Easter baskets came to be, did we, in the last one? I guess because they just carried the eggs in baskets, right?
Right. That makes
We
sense.
need to carry him somehow.
This one predates the other one, doesn't it?
As far as production, yes. But I think as far as like continuity, it has to come later.
It feels more like a 60s special than a 70s special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this mixture of stop motion animation and some 2D animation in there too.
So, Al, was this a favorite of yours growing up?
This one I don't remember as much. I remember I do remember it. But the other one's much more familiar.
I not only remember it, but I do believe they played this less often than some of the other ones, which is kind of unfortunate because it is really good.
Yeah.
I've never seen this.
Yeah, you're not Easter Bunny material.
January Q Irontail.
How did you get that close to your butt?
At least they gave some thought to motivation for the character.
His ears look like bat wings. Have you noticed that?
Yes,
Yeah,
I think
that's
that's
what I said.
intentional. Yeah.
I thought he was a bat, not a bunny.
But he rides a
He
bat.
rides a bat.
He's evil, man. Come on.
With pride.
Officially declared me what? Boo.
I love when every time he takes a step, because of that iron tail, you hear the clang, clang, clang.
Oh, here we go. Boo.
What a coincidence that his last name is Irontail, considering what happened to him.
Well, that's like self-fulfilling, you know.
It does beg the question: was that his name before he lost his tail?
I think so. Like
was
Mr.
he-
Freeze's name was Dr. Freeze, right? Or
Well, could it have been that his name was January Q Fluffy Tail until he lost it, and he's like, well, now this name doesn't apply. I have to change my name to Iron Tail.
Well, I thought maybe it was like a metaphorical thing, like, you know, this is like iron, you know, like the man of iron, you know.
The bunny of iron, maybe.
Yeah. Does Easter always occur in April? Hasn't there been a March Easter at some point?
Yes,
I
but then the
think so,
Easter
yeah.
Bunny's the March hare. Yes, because Easter, being a Catholic holiday, well, a Christian holiday,
Right.
follows the Jewish calendar, so it falls. You know, they set it up to fall at the end of Passover.
Right, because that was what the Last Supper was supposed to be occurring during
Right.
Passover
Yeah, it was
too.
a
Yes.
Passover.
So. Tulips.
Tulips, perfect for kissing.
Is there a romance in this special? Huh?
I'm sure there is. There almost always is. Maybe what they got to do to win is to get Iron Tail set up with a girlfriend. You know, like Magnet Crotch or something. Corn flavored bubblegum. This is genius.
Hey, it's gonna mess up the
Yeah,
rooster.
he's not going to be able to cock
What
a
are you
doodle doo in the
doing?
morning. Oh, magic bubblegum.
What?
So now he needs just
You know what this
one more.
kind of reminds me of in a weird way? Did you ever see the movie The Great Race?
Yes.
Yes.
It was on the other day, and I watched it. And I was like, it's kind of like that. He's going to do anything he can to make sure Peter fails.
What do you think, Nanette?
Well, it's interesting. Although cheaters never win. Not in these shows.
What's going on?
Sorry about that. I was trying to get rid of that prompt. Steven pointed it out to me.
Yeah,
so.
I saw it too. That's what I thought, but then it was like, yeah, just don't worry about it.
Easter's not over yet.
It's a rose. That's the out of the gravy a rose.
You don't really get a lot of horror movies that take place at Easter, do you? I guess that's like considered sacrosanct, right?
I'm sure if there had been a sequel to Nightmare Before Christmas, there'd have been, I don't know, Nightmare Before Easter.
Oh, what's funny because there's the scene where the guy kidnaps. They're trying to kidnap Santa
Right.
Claus and kidnaps the Easter Bunny by accident. It's just, it's a funny scene, and I felt bad for the Easter Bunny in that movie.
See, he thinks he's won, but the day's not over yet.
Nobody wants you. He'll end up joining the Legion of Doom.
The Legion of Doom. Right?
Just put him in there with Gorilla Grodd. You know, come on. This is just. Yeah, he did. No, you won't. Is this when the kids would start crying?
Well, it's supposed to build some tension, I'm sure. I did like this idea too, being able to look into
Into an egg?
an egg, you know.
It's supposed to be like a Fabergé egg or something? Or
Kind of like that, yeah.
The Boomer, you were asking about March Easters. Yes, there are some. Of course, they're more rare. The next
I don't like
one-
it when it occurs in March because then there's like a lull between holidays after that, you know.
Yeah, the next one that takes place in March is 2024. It'll be on March 31st.
Okay. Well,
And then again in 2027, and then not till 2032.
okay. Don't call sassafras?
Yep. The surprise is the vegetables are made of meat.
What?
Well,
Orange
you're
string
right,
beans.
Stephen. There has been at least one Killer Rabbit movie. It's one of Netter's favorites. It's called Night of the Lepus. We'll do a rewatch of that.
Garden of Surprises.
The Garden of Surprises, where expectations are subverted.
Is that alcohol? Is that some kind of corn alcohol he was making there, huh?
I hadn't thought about that, but yes, I think so.
Maybe it's sassafras.
Yeah, right.
Sassafras can be used to make rum, can't it?
Yeah. Dude,
It's a time machine.
of course.
He's
you
the
and your
doctor.
time machine. Yeah.
Yep.
You and your time machine stuff.
A French worm.
A worm? A French worm? I guess
He's
it's
a
better than
caterpillar.
I
It's
guess
important that we make the distinction that he's a caterpillar.
Okay, well, I don't know. All right. With pleasure.
I'm digging the caterpillar. I like
Mhm.
that.
He's like at the Bel Air. That's not how you speak French.
He says the future and the past, and I would say, but I want the ability to go to the future and the past. Can it do that?
Yeah.
It's like, well, let's go to St. Patty's Day. Get some green beer. No, Arbor Day. No, there's a peanut special about Arbor Day. Bunch of nonsense.
Actually, what he could do is have him take him back to Easter, hide the eggs, and then go back to him and say, "Take me back again, and I'll hide more eggs." We sold them all.
Won't he? What if he runs into a past version of himself? Will he tear apart the universe or something?
Maybe.
Isn't that how that works?
I don't think it's so much tear apart the universe so much as it is cause a paradox. But as long as there's no causality issues, if he sees himself waves high and continues about his business, and neither one bothers the other, it should be okay.
Sure.
There was actually, I'll say this for that Flash TV show when he actually goes to his mother's side as she's dying, and I think he had the opportunity to save her, and another Flash shows up, says don't do it, and waves no.
Yeah.
I thought that was interesting. Like he was warning him, don't do it. But he did stay with his mother as she died.
A lot of rumors are that that's what they're basically going to be doing with Flashpoint.
Right. Dude, what?
Giving a little astronomy lesson.
Yep. I mean, those were accurate representations of the constellations. The thing is, I never really understood why, those 6 stars made someone see, Pegasus or whatever. It's like, I don't really quite see it. If you got to draw it out like that, how did someone come up with that by looking at them?
Well, somebody had to be the first. Want to lead back to the previous show. Somebody had to be the first one to put the stars in the right.
Look at that! Whoa! It's like the time tunnel.
Letters.
Getting back to yesterday's taking a little time.
Probably takes about 24 hours. You're going in the opposite direction, though.
Well, he also said he traveled for days and days, so he's got to go back a couple days.
Maybe he's got to go around 364 days to get back to it.
It'd be funny if he ran into Superman while he was doing that, like trying to.
Yeah.
I don't like you.
A DeLorean and a British public call box.
Right. I'm sorry. He's got Iron Tail's got a bad attitude. I don't like him.
Well, he's also a cheater.
Yeah, he is. He's a dirty cheater.
Well, actually, kind of so is Peter Cottontail, if you think about it.
Well, what is that?
It's a spider in a rocket ship.
Ew.
He's going to sabotage the time machine.
No, what if he ends up? What if he ends up during the French Revolution and they lop his head off or something? Huh?
Right.
Or to go back and get eaten by a dinosaur.
There you go.
But what would be even better is if he went back in time and prevented the accident that caused Irontail to lose his tail.
No, I don't know. Yeah, but if he does that, then someone bad becomes ruler of the world or something, right? Like a certain mustache man.
Right. Who wants Easter eggs on Mother's Day?
Oh, something. He's trying at least. You don't have to be.
True.
Are you paying me?
Right.
That's what I would tell him.
What do you want for
I mean,
free? You ungrateful little bastard.
Yeah, I think that's what I would say. I'm not. Don't be.
You want your money back? We didn't pay you. Exactly. Shut the hell up.
Yes. Oh, is this 4th of July? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I did as a kid. I do remember saying, boy, the Easter Bunny sounds like Robin as well as Shaggy.
Yep.
Happy Independence Day.
There are a lot of gingers in these specials, aren't there?
Yeah, if they were to be remade today, it would have to all be black characters.
Probably, yeah, they do the swapping out. Is it me, or does that ship look like a bathtub, like with a carriage attached or something? It's like this is.
Oh, I thought it was just a carriage with a.
I don't know. Maybe. I almost thought it was like a bathtub or something.
Looks like a bathtub.
4th of July eggs.
What?
Improvise.
Improvise. What?
Papier mâché is how a French person would pronounce it.
What?
Hey, isn't that Mrs. Claus? As a
I don't want to think about
Cabaret.
this. This is messing me up. No, wait, what's going on here?
I told you these cartoons take on a whole new
This is
aspect as an
disturbing.
adult.
Why would I want bananas in my apple pie? That's stupid.
Actually, that actually doesn't sound bad.
No,
Apple
if it's
banana pie.
No, if it's a banana cream pie, that's the kind of pie you have. No, not this apples and bananas in a pie. That's a joke. And those bananas turn pretty quick. Okay, I'm just gonna say.
Well, then you make banana bread or banana cookies.
I like banana bread.
I like how quickly he paints those. He just dips it into each of the colors and spins the egg, and zoop, there's the.
I'm sorry, but I hate to say this. I think I've lost the plot.
He's lost in time, and he's trying to do the best that he can.
Yeah, but you don't give out boiled eggs on the 4th of July.
Well, he's trying
no,
to start it.
It's the 4th of July. I want some apple pie.
He's supposed to give away more eggs than Irontail. And he's trying to figure out how to. And he can't get back to Easter, so he's doing the best he can. He's improvising.
And David is saying, or Steven is saying, did Darren Aronofsky direct this?
Yes.
It is a bit surrealistic, yeah.
He just lied.
He did, and you notice his ears drooped.
What?
Now the fact is, he really could turn them into explosives. You put a little gelignite into those eggs.
All that's gonna happen is those kids are gonna make a mess.
Right now, they're sticking those eggs into their potato gun, and they're going to cause a car accident. Okay, I'm just letting you know. This is irresponsible. Oh no!
What's funny is him catching them like that. That's pretty impressive. Yeah, it's a carriage with a balloon attached and a fan as a propeller. Nothing justifies a fib. I like that.
Yeah, you lied.
Guess what?
A man is nothing without his word. Am I wrong here? And that applies to rabbits too. Dude.
Actually, this one makes a little bit more sense. And this is where Irontail belongs.
Yeah. He should be the Halloween bunny.
Right?
I'll tell you. No offense, but you give me a boiled egg on Halloween, I know where that egg's going to end up.
You turn them into deviled eggs.
Oh, please, no. It's going through the... What the heck? Is that a witch?
January, yep. Boom, boom, Irontail. I like that.
Telling you, it's like a cadre of supervillains here. Who's this? This is the Esmeralda the Witch. This is...
Pooped as a petrified poltergeist. Now, at the risk of making this even weirder than it already is, you realize that Peter Cottontail is traveling around through time, and Irontail is not, although he's got a scrying device that allows him to witness, right? Am I supposed to believe he's able to call backwards in time to Halloween?
Is he like Vandal Savage? He sends a laptop back in time to explain the situation or something?
Oh my God. Yeah, right?
This is ridiculous. Well, I'm sorry. I'm freaking out here.
Too.
You're not supposed to enjoy what I'm doing. You're supposed to be scared.
Oh, she did the voice of Tanta Kringle.
Yes, she did. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the same model being reused here.
Yeah.
The whole weirdo community. I love that.
What?
Esmeralda. Great name for a witch.
Oh, look, it's all the monsters.
Yep. Why does a ghost have to ride a broomstick? That would be like Superman having a super plane. Oh, never mind. Wait a minute.
Maybe ghosts can only fly so high. And to get higher, you need the broom. You ever think about that?
Actually, I could dig that, right? Because usually ghosts are bound to certain haunting locations.
Yeah. I can't leave the house. Well, here's a magic broom and it'll let you go out for the night, you know?
Okay, I dig it. I dig it.
Well, no!
Yeah.
I hate
But
it.
again, this involves Irontail being able to send his henchmen back in time, too.
I love just how crazed Vincent Price is doing the voice of Irontail.
Do you think like some teens during this era was maybe watching this under the influence of certain substances?
It was probably the 60s, right?
Oh boy. It's a cartoon.
I swear I can't not hear Robin. Let's go, Batman!
Holy hard-boiled eggs, Batman.
Exactly. Holy hen grenades, Batman! And he's catching them. I like that. I mean, he's good at catching eggs, you got to admit.
At this point, I would be thinking it's not worth it. I would go sail the seven seas. I would quit being the Easter Bunny. This is just not.
You know, this is the first time I'm seeing this again since having seen Donnie Darko. The time travel element with the rabbit
is got a point there.
Kind of creeping me out now that I think about it. Thanksgiving. Okay, now eggs for Thanksgiving, I can see.
No.
Pickle them.
Yeah, you just have this bias against deviled eggs, man.
No, eggs. No, hard-boiled eggs are an Easter thing, and that's it. You don't give them out at 4th of July. You don't give them out at Halloween. You don't give them out at Thanksgiving. You don't give them out at Christmas either. He goes to Christmas and does this. This is nonsense. Yeah. Think about this. Thanksgiving. What bird do we associate with that? Turkey. They ain't turkey eggs. If they were hard-boiled turkey eggs, maybe. I've never eaten a turkey egg, though. Can you eat turkey eggs?
Sure you can.
Hard-boiled?
Yeah. You can eat ostrich eggs.
Oh.
I get the logic there. They've already eaten, so they can't eat anything more.
Don't go to December. And, you keep repainting the same eggs.
I told you.
Yeah, because Santa Claus made it cold.
What? It'd be funny if he was talking like Tony Soprano about warning him about, encroaching on his turf, I'm
the Santa Bunny.
Santa Bunny, oh God.
Okay, you could probably use them to decorate the tree. I'll give him that.
I got to admit, I think I actually have some ornaments that are eggs.
I hate to say this. I'm starting to wonder if maybe the caterpillar is really helping here at this moment in time.
You got to figure all he is the chauffeur, and he's doing the best he can with a broken down.
No, this is reminding me of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, and the caterpillar is like John Candy in that movie.
Oh,
okay?
you're sad.
No, I'm thinking this has all been. You have to just get back to Easter and get there a day early.
Hey, you know what? That caterpillar, he likes himself. His wife likes him.
Yeah, well, I know his wife likes him. There was some
There was some
twisted stuff going on there. Anyway, what the heck? What I just missed?
Nobody wants her. She left April Valley years ago. How are you doing? Nobody wants me.
Maybe you could sell a Christmas bonnet and. You're lying again.
They're beautiful. There's a caterpillar in your beard.
You could make some nice egg salad sandwiches over the Christmas break, right?
Yeah, of course.
I really don't like this guy.
Well, you're not supposed to. He's the villain. It's the whole point of the story.
Yeah, but he's just being a wet sandwich in this whole story.
Because as we learned in Fat Man, Santa shoots back.
Yes, I saw that movie. Yes.
Well, that is what you do with Easter eggs. You hide them.
He's just like he's extra evil in this. I'm not liking him. This is.
I think that's funny the way he mocks him. He sounds just like him.
The Easter Bunny had it easy in that last special,
right?
Nobody wants you as the Easter Bunny. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I wasn't aware. I forgot that the Easter bonnet speaks. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, he calls Peter Rabbit Pierre. I like that.
Leave him behind.
But he can't go back. That's part of the problem with the controls. Au revoir. It's kind of like Wizard of Oz, right? No, I can't come back.
I'm the gingerbread man.
Right. Stick to your own holiday, fat man.
I'm thinking we're gonna get some Wrath of Khan action soon, like with the ships shooting each other. Okay, never mind. I'm just. Hey, you're stuck with the bonnet now. Actually, no. Eggs on New Year's. Yeah, I can see that. What do you think, huh?
Yeah, rebirth.
Yeah, I think eggs on New Year's could work. What is going on here? Stop.
What's he coming down to? Valentine's Day?
Why does he keep lying? What?
Yeah. These eggs are now the size of your fist because of all the paint that's accumulated on them. Hello.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Are we going to get some romance going on here, huh?
Harold Hassenpfeffer.
That's an unfortunate name.
I got a time machine.
I was expecting him to say, "Would you skate with me?" And he says, "I'm sorry, I have a boyfriend."
Yeah, right.
He gives her the egg, so he was able to give one away, and then she puts it back in the basket.
Right.
So
This is
technically, he
just-
hasn't given any away.
Maybe if you focus more on giving out the eggs than your love life, you'd be doing better here. Okay, I'm just saying.
In fairness, he's he's a male bunny, right? What do
Yeah.
bunnies do?
Ah,
Of course, I'm hearing his voice, and all I can think is Shaggy.
Shaggy too, right? Exactly. Hey, Scoob, we gotta get rid of these eggs.
And I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you of crazy mixed up kids.
Right, exactly.
Meddling kids.
Meddling kids. Say.
I'm almost expecting this to turn into like that time machine movie where she falls in the ice and they have to keep using the time machine to try and
To
save
go
her.
back in time and
something
save
else
her,
goes
right?
wrong, and yeah, I go just. Is there a deer?
It's all the different forest animals.
I'm yours today, not another day. Well, that's good enough for me.
It's his today, so it's a one night stand.
Yep.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying. I'm just saying. Valentine.
Well, that's where they are.
They're not explaining this with him.
Yeah, how is he able to go back in time?
Wait a minute, is this going forward? Has he been going
I
forward? in
think
time
what's been
instead of
happening
back?
is he's been going forward, and
That
when he comes
explains
around again, he'll be back.
Because she said, it's not your fault. Everybody oversleeps. You made one
Right.
mistake, Green. That's disgusting.
Even the whites were green.
What? Wait a minute. What? Did she
What?
she like break it off after she got the green
Yeah,
egg?
you gave me a rotten egg. Yeah, get yourself
Okay.
to St. Patrick's Day, dude.
Dude, you just disrespected the founding father of the United States. What are you
Yes,
doing?
he did.
That was I would die of shame right there. What are you doing here? Who wants green eggs? They're good with ham, right?
Right, don't give up hope.
Oh,
I get a kick out of that puzzle that's all shaped like eggs. I mean, it's like, that's an impressive puzzle.
Interesting.
One thing is, can't you get through one scene without singing?
Yeah, honestly, some of the songs were great. Some of them kind of just were filler. I'd say this is one of those filler songs.
Who would want green eggs?
Yeah, unless you have ham. I mean, green eggs just don't go. Yes.
What?
We have got to do a rewatch of Buffy the Musical.
Musical.
Yep.
I'm in the bees.
Yes, we are.
Is that his almost girlfriend? Before you insulted her with that green egg, and she
Those are creepy.
never speak to me again.
It's kind of weird going
What?
into the
Yeah,
money
that was a little
valves.
bit bizarre. There's a hole in his heart.
David Lynch should have made one of these specials, huh?
He did make a thing about rabbits.
Okay.
That's a fib.
Nope, his ears don't flop.
Another holiday. What holiday could it be?
Ah.
Who would want green eggs?
Me prayers. Saints be praised.
St. Patty's Day. Let me tell you something. Just go to the local bar. There'll be people wanting the munchies, right, with their beer, right?
Oh yeah, pickled eggs with
There you
beer.
go.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that just sounds disgusting to me.
Everybody wants those eggs. There should be an Irish bunny for Easter, for St. Patty's Day.
I dig it. Yeah.
But he didn't win it on Easter.
Show, don't tell, please. Yes. You have grown great ingenuity. And therefore what?
Hoorah! Cottontail hopping down the bunny trail, hippity hoppity, Easter's on his way.
Happy Easter's on its way. Is that his girlfriend?
Yeah, and I'd have handed it to him and said, "You gonna give this one back, bitch?" I love this. That's the best part of this for me. Is giving Bonnie to the mom.
Yes. It's the witch.
Yep.
Santa's probably happy to get an egg. He's like, I'm always getting milk and cookies. That gets old.
Yeah,
after a
right. I
while,
could
right?
use some protein.
Yes.
See? My new Easter outfit.
He's a butterfly.
Yeah. Because that's what would happen to butterflies in the spring.
That's what happens to caterpillars.
Yeah, that's what I mean. What did I say? Yeah, right.
Down the bunny trail.
Oh, I didn't know that Danny Kaye did what's his name? The caterpillar.
Sassafras.
Too.
Yeah, sassafras. Oh, we did this caterpillar too?
Apparently.
Might as well use them. You got them, right?
And that's I mean, with these voice actors, you
Santa, there's stuff that you need doing. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, a little bit of
Yeah,
Well,
he deserved it.
It has come.
Yep, he had to do some public service.
He did some
But I
community service
agree.
there.
I think there should have been a sequel where he goes to, he tries to cause problems at next Easter, and instead of him getting punished, what they do is they just redirect him to Halloween Town. So there you go. That is that's it. Oh, I didn't realize that I had I don't want to start another video.
No, we're not starting any more videos tonight.
No.
Easter is coming to a close. We got like another hour of it, so eat your colored eggs now before midnight.
Exactly
I
right.
ate too many
exactly
jelly
right.
beans today. Those aren't good. Don't eat too
If
many
you don't
jelly
get them
beans.
eaten tonight, you're gonna have to recolor them for the next holiday. That's what we learned tonight. That's
Exactly.
the takeaway.
Yeah.
That's gonna be gross.
Oh my
Right?
goodness.
Oh, did you enjoy it? So you'd never seen that before. Did you enjoy it?
I liked it.
That was okay.
And
Yeah, they were cute.
and I think we were able to, and we definitely established this is part of the shared universe with Santa, and and whatnot.
And which was that? Witch Hazel, or was that some other witch?
That was what did she say?
Esmeralda.
Esmeralda. Okay,
Right,
I get
right.
them confused.
And what's thing is they'll show the Christmas ones over and over again every year. The Easter ones are very hard to find. And
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
I
have
don't-
fallen off
I don't
the
know
off the
if they-
radar.
Yeah,
It's mostly because there's not a lot of call for. I mean, a lot of people, unless they're religious, really don't celebrate Easter these days.
That's a pity. That's a pity.
Well, and again, it I mean, I don't want to end this show on a downer, but it kind of does play to how we value children and children's traditions
Oh, I know.
and so forth,
Yeah, Halloween's next. That's another one I keep trying to take down. But yeah, Easter, man, Easter, it's a big deal.
Well, Halloween at least has the benefit of the fact that adults enjoy it too.
That's true.
So you're not going to get rid of Halloween as long as they, horror movies and costumes and partying and stuff. Yeah, Halloween's not going anywhere.
Yeah,
Max World's Entertainment. Hey, welcome to my
Hey
chat.
Trey, good to see you, man. We just finished up watching the Easter Bunny's coming to town, and here comes Peter Cottontail.
Those are some good classic specials. Good to see you. Greetings,
and we're
programs.
wrapping up because I know Agent Boomery's an old man. We got to get him tucked in.
I gotta go in a half hour early tomorrow.
Yeah, because he's such a nice guy. He said he'd fill in for somebody, and
yes, it's fine, but
But you know what? Real quick, let me drop Max World Entertainment's channel, so that those of you that are not already subscribed, although I'm pretty sure most of you all are, go over there and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you know the next time that an episode of Core Matters comes out, the next time that he's hosting another fan film for you to enjoy. And you know what? Just to hang out with a really cool guy like Trey. Get yourself over there.
Thank you. And I did want to say, every time you say greetings programs, I hear Jeff Bridges' voicemail saying, "Who you calling a program? Remember that was,
and that's exactly the intent of that.
I love Tron. That's my favorite Disney movie.
I'm sure I'll play it.
Well, we've been talking about what our next upcoming one is, and we have a Disney film planned for the very near future.
Really?
Rewatch. Yes.
What one is it?
Well, remember we're in the bees, right?
Bambi.
No.
Oh.
No, I don't. I actually don't even have Bambi.
You don't have Bambi?
Nope.
A
little bit further down the bees.
He didn't watch last night, I guess.
Oh, that's right. We did announce it last night.
Oh no, I didn't.
Black Cauldron.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yep.
Well,
which of course you guys know. I always simulcast it on, especially these Disney ones, because some of them can be hard to find. So I'll simulcast it on Cosme so that you guys can see it. And I was just saying last night, I really wish we could get all the scenes they cut out to make it family friendly, because I'm sure there was some pretty intense stuff that they cut out.
That was Eisner. Eisner chopped that up.
That bastard.
Yes.
But anyway, so that was some great Easter memories. I really appreciate that, Boomer. Thanks for
I figure Easter we'll relax a little bit tonight rather than the usual stuff. But we'll be back next week with our usual analysis of the news. I have some gaming topics I want to bring up next time too. We've been letting them fall behind.
Anything time sensitive?
No. But,
okay.
I want to bring up Elden Ring because it's the biggest game ever, apparently. So we're going to talk a little bit about that.
All righty.
You know Elden Ring at all? No?
Not at all.
So everyone's playing.
Okay.
All right, cool. But I'm trying to think what else. This week on Wednesday, I should be on with soundtracks at Birdman. We're going to try again for Bullet, provided there are no
Storms
tornadoes. Yes, no tornadoes. I'm telling you. I told him we're going to do a Twister rewatch at some point.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I still don't know. I got a couple guest appearances that I'm going to be doing, but I don't know for sure what days they are. So as soon as I know, I will get that out on the social medias. But you guys all subscribe to me, so you guys will.
And then you're going to be on Friday, right?
And then Friday, yes, I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get a guest on for that day. If it doesn't happen, I don't know. I'll come up with something else. It'll be awesome, whatever it is. If nothing else, you can hang out and have drinks with me. But Mr. Matchstick just dropped in. Mr. Matchstick, we got a show on Tuesday.
No, I don't think it's this week.
Okay.
We just did one
Nonetheless,
last week.
So you should still subscribe to Mr. Matchstick. He's good people. And in 2 weeks, we will be doing something on his channel.
I think so. I think Culture Force might the week after. But let us know regardless. I'm trying to...
Don't forget, remember, next Saturday, you're joining...
Outlaw Josie Wales. Looking forward to it. Yes. Looking forward to it.
Yep.
Film puts hair on your chest.
I got the poster on my wall.
That's right. I actually need to get some hair on my chest. I got it shaved off for my surgery, so I got to get it back.
Yeah, they shaved. They shaved me, and it's like there was not much there to begin with. So it's the Irish in me, you know.
It's the Irish. Yeah.
Of course, at least I don't have a hairy back.
You better get out there and get some sun, because right now you're probably blinding people.
Whatever. Next week is Culture Fortress.
Yeah.
Don't know what I'm doing yet. I better let them know. All right. Okay. Cool. Right, Outlaw Josie Wales, and then we'll bring us around to Geeky Geezers next Saturday.
We'll be back to the regular schedule.
Hopefully, no more Disney. I'm getting tired of talking about Disney.
Stephen, deleted scene says,
which means something will happen this week, because I don't want to talk about it. Go
Knock on wood. Don't say it. So, deleted scene says it's his favorite Clint Eastwood movie. My favorite Clint Eastwood movie, Heartbreak Ridge.
Heartbreak Ridge is really good. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yep.
What the heck is my favorite Eastwood movie? I got to think about that. I like Pale Rider a lot, but
Fistful of Dollars.
Yeah, that's good. For a few dollars more, I like better. It might be for a few dollars more. Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, I love too, though, and of course the Dirty Harry.
Really underrated Clint Eastwood movie.
Every which way but lose.
Every which way but lose.
I remember that. Yes. With the orangutan.
Yes.
2 meals for
right turn, Clyde.
2 meals for good one too. And I'm trying to think. He's been in a lot of good movies.
He's got a lot of great ones. Did you ever see the one where he went into space with the other?
Space Cowboys. I need to see that one. That's on my watch list.
No.
That had a really good cast in it. James Garner, Tommy Lee Jones. There were a few notable actors in that, actually.
Donald Sutherland.
Donald Sutherland was in it too. That's right. And I'm trying to think.
In it, and
yeah, it had a great cast. It was about older astronauts, right, going back into space. Right. I think. Yeah.
Yep.
And no, I like that one a lot. No, he's just been in a lot of good movies over the years. I still need to watch.
He's the one where you really look at his body of work and you're like, man, it's really hard to pick. Well, I would have to think, though, for me, it would be the Outlaw Josie Wales.
That's a good one. It's a good one.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's one of my movie posters I'm hanging up.
And and you mentioned Pale Rider.
I like Pale Rider a lot. High Plains Drifter, that's another one. High Plains Drifter is almost a horror movie, though, if you think about it. If you look at it a certain light, it's creepy.
Pink Cadillac.
You know what's funny? I remember seeing Pink Cadillac in the movie theaters when I was younger, and I've never seen it since.
Yeah,
so that's
actually,
when I need
you're
to
absolutely
see that.
right.
Yeah.
Same here. I saw it in the theater, and I haven't seen it since.
I remember there's a scene. What?
Bronco Billy?
Bronco Billy. Hang 'em High. He was in that one.
Now I've got to go look up his
IMDb, see what else he's been in.
Yeah, I got to see all this.
Joe Kidd. He was in Joe
Gran
Kidd.
Torino.
Gran Torino, that's a good one. Yeah, he's always in stuff. Oh, wait a minute. What's the one where he plays the thief and Gene Hackman's the president? Doesn't he witness the murder? Like I think the plot of that movie is he witnesses the president killing somebody, right?
Kelly's Heroes.
And there's a cover up. Yeah, I remember that one. Absolute
Yeah,
Power. That's the name of it. Absolute Power. He was
Yeah,
an Absolute Power.
I have a friend of mine who has suggested that we do Kelly's Heroes one day.
Yeah.
Actually, you know, it might be my favorite Eastwood. It might be In the Line of Fire. That one's really good. It has a very strong performance by John Malkovich in it. He is terrifying. It's actually a really good thriller. I don't know. In the Line of Fire is up there with my favorite Eastwoods. Have you ever seen In the Line of Fire?
I have not.
I saw that in the theaters back in the day. It is about a Secret Service agent who was actually around when Kennedy was assassinated. And he I don't know if he sort of blamed himself or things got out of hand. And so he's always been Secret Service since then. And now there's a guy out there that wants to do the same thing to the sitting president. And they're trying to find out who it is. And it's a thriller. And John Malkovich is the would-be assassin. And he's really creepy in it, John Malkovich. Yeah, okay, cool.
And of course, people forget he was in 2 Universal horror films.
Which ones?
Tarantula and Revenge of the Creature.
That's right. He was.
Wow. Wow.
Kelly's Heroes, though. I think I have Kelly's Heroes on DVD. I have to watch it. I have to watch Firefox also. I've never seen that one, but
really, that one played on cable over and over.
I remember. Yeah, that's where I saw it. Firefox. I saw it all the time. It's a good movie. It's a good movie.
No, Fistful of Dollars is a great one too. We did that on Birdman's channel. I was trying to introduce Birdman to spaghetti westerns. We still have to get to For a Few Dollars More, which I think is my favorite of that trilogy. Of course, that's saying a lot considering Good, the Bad, and the Ugly follows it, and that is also a great movie too. So I'm not trying to downplay that one either. But for some reason, For a Few Dollars More,
Unforgiven.
Unforgiven, yeah. So I know we could rattle off. We probably have a bunch more. He has a very large body of work. Even more if you just count the ones he directed and didn't star, and he's done just directing duties too.
Good.
But
stuff.
Yeah, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. It's a good one. All right. So I will see you guys next Sunday on this channel, but look for me elsewhere. Also look for Troy elsewhere. And Big Al, of course. I'll be on with him this Saturday for Outlaw Josie Wales.
Yep. And thanks for having me tonight. I appreciate it.
Oh, no, sure thing. Everyone have a happy Easter, okay?
Happy Easter, everyone.
Happy Easter, everyone.
Take care.
Take care. Bye-bye.